Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the Toronto Blue Jays and the Arizona Diamondbacks. Festivities are wrapping up. This place is rocking. The home opener is coming up next. And today's starter, Cade Horton. What do you got on him, Chris?
Well, Boog, expect to see the ball in play with this guy on the mound. He's not exactly a big strikeout guy, so that means the defense will need to stay sharp. He's looking for soft contact, so communication is going to be key in this one.
All right, ready to go here. Chandler Simpson now at the plate.
Left fielder, number 14.
And we're underway here in the home opener. Now one missed.
That's a ball.
Way high there. Ball 3. Inside corner, and that's called a strike.
Well, at that velocity, if that's all you're seeing, 88, you can handle that all day long. That's what you get in batting practice. But off the velocity of the fastball, that is a very tough pitch to adjust to.
That one laced to center and a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Batting second, shortstop Jacob Wilson.
It's a pitch out, nothing doing, and that's ball 1.
Hee-haw!
Lifted in the air, right center field. He's got it, and there's one down. One out man at first. Next to hit, James Wood. That one ripped, but foul. Runner on the move. It's a pitch out. Throw down to second. There in plenty of time. He's caught stealing. That's a bullet, but it goes foul.
His eyes got big. He saw that changeup way out in front. Better to pull it than to get jammed on something off speed like that.
Curve, hit right back to him. Slings to first. That's the third out. here in the desert. And the starter for Toronto, Brian Bayo. How about a scouting report on him?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
That's a base hit. And a man aboard.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you
tries to get back and see. Back over to first. Now back in safely at first. Here's Ketel Marte. Pitch out, but no action. The 1-0.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
Ball. Hit in the air, center field. Strong has a beat on it. 1 away. Next to hit for Arizona, Nick Kurtz. Steps off and looks to first.
Well, strike one is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
Here's the pitch. Runner goes. Yeah. Strike in there. Oh, runner at second here, 1 gone. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Batting fourth, third baseman, Manny Machado.
To the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. On now to the top half of inning number 2. And now for the Jays, Rafael Devers.
That's a ball. Outside.
Here's a 1-1. Ripped, but it curls foul. And now it's 3-2. Liner caught at second.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
No score here in the second. There's a swing and a drive. Carrying well. Leaping, and it's gone. So he just clears the wall. The Blue Jays on the board first. It's 1-0. One down. Addison Barger next up for the Blue Jays.
Hee-haw!
And that one hammered. Way back there, it's got a chance. And that's up onto the walkway and out of here. They do it again. Back-to-back homers.
Heck!
And that one ripped to left. Lucas takes it in for the out. 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. And the batter now, Patrick Bailey.
Ball. No, that's outside. Ball. Hee-haw!
Base is empty, 2 away, but 2 runs are in here at the top of the second. Swing and a miss. And the count is even, 2-2. That's a ball. Tried to attack with the sweeper. Oh, look at the stop. Nicely done for the out. Back here at Chase Field, bottom of the second. Nathan Lucas stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
Nope, that's in.
Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. No free passes. You can't allow that.
That misses the zone. 3 balls, no strikes. And there's a strike. That one is hammered right field. That's back there. Out of here. He'll take a trot around the bases. And they're on the scoreboard. It's 2-1.
Yeah!
But just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
That one catches the zone. 0-2 now. That was the sweeper, but it missed. Oh, he hit him.
Take your base.
And that got him pretty flush.
Batting 7.
Here's Gavin Sheets now, left-hand bat. And fouled off. The 0-1. And that is out of play.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up. Try to track the ball. Block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about. But some way, somehow, climb back into this at-bat through the count.
Rudder takes off. That one is absolutely belted. That's got a chance. And that one hops the wall. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He'll score. The Diamondbacks tie it up.
Huge game-tying at bat right there. Came through in a big spot to drive in the run. This was a really nice swing. Didn't quite get enough behind it to get it out of here, but once it got over his head in left field, it was...
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. He's there. He's got it. Runner tags, and we'll move up to third. At the plate, Evan Carter.
And this is a big opportunity for him to pick up his teammate right here.
Ball.
The 1-0. Foul ball there. Swing and a ground ball, and that's just foul. The 1-2.
Really
No,
good
that's
take,
up.
especially with 2 strikes.
Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. That one misses. Full count now. Payoff pitch. Right side, hard hit. Whips it to first, and there's 2 away.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, center fielder O'Neal Cruz.
That's down. That's a ball.
One now. That's a base hit as a run scores.
Everything came together for him. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte.
Oh.
And that one is in for a strike. Cruz off of first with 2 away.
That's a ball.
The 2-1. That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. Gone. Ketel Marte leaves the yard. It's their second home run of the inning, and they tack on to their lead. It's 5-2. So 2 down. Next to hit, Nick Kurtz. And it stays fair. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and lifted into the outfield for the base hit. Those always great.
Brings it in for the 3rd out. Back here in the desert, and now for the Jays, Miles Straw.
Miles Straw.
Ball.
Straw, the rangy center fielder, hitting 9th in today's lineup. And his on-base percentage so far this season, right around 380.
Nope, ball. Here, what?
Man, that got him square in the mask. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Two now. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Up next for the Blue Jays, left fielder Chandler Simpson.
Infield looks like they're expecting a bunt with speed at the plate. Check swing. He went 0-1. Base hit.
Up next for the Blue Jays,
One gone, runner at first. And now it's going to be Jacob Wilson. He's 0 for 1. First pitch way inside a fastball. Now quick throw to first. Simpson back in on a dive. And the 1-0. Fouled off left side. Just
Ball.
missed.
That's high.
And a pop-up right side, foul territory. 2 down.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the designated hitter James Wood.
Ball low. No, that missed. That's a
on the
ball.
off speed there. We talk about the power fastball, but he's working a little differently here.
Went with the sweeper, but it misses. And now 3-1.
You know, that's a swing you'll see a lot against a good sinker. Just right over the top. Tough to barrel that up.
Fought off foul.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
And they'll do it again. Three-two now. Swing and a ball popped up. Horton settles under it. And that is that. Bottom of the inning. Now the left fielder, Nathan Lucas.
Left fielder Nathan Lucas.
Well, Well, these Diamondbacks doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. They're hitting everything thrown at them. Their contact rate is in the low 90s. It's like they know what's coming, and that's just pretty ridiculous what they're doing right now. Those numbers are well above the major league average.
Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Simpson takes it in for the out. One down.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, shortstop Geraldo Perdomo.
First pitch misses.
All those numbers mean this offense is really making the defense work by just putting the ball into play. Anything can happen at that point.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That one carrying, and it one-hops the wall. He's in at second with a one-out double.
Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Now here is Gavin Sheets. One out and a runner at second here in the last half of the third. Backed off the plate that time.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Drilled in the air out towards right center. Strong under it. And he makes the catch. Runner tags at second, and he's up to third safely with two gone. Now here is Gabriel Moreno. Fly to right his first time. Sliced hard but foul. And now the 0-1. Liner snagged it first. Start of the fourth, and now for the Jays, Rafael Devers.
Rafael Devers.
Well struck right field, and it one-hops the wall. Here comes the throw.
All over that one right there. Off the bat, that one registered at 105 miles per hour, man. That is smoking, and these days you hear it all the time, but the numbers just don't lie. If you can drive a ball like that, more often than not, you're picking up a knock. Well, these Jays doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Swing and a drive, deep right field. Going back. Couldn't get to it before it dropped foul.
Still relatively early, but with a pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
Man at second. Battling here as he fouls it away. Now time called at the plate. On the ground to the left. Fires over to first. That's the first out in the top of the fourth. Addison Barger next up for the Blue Jays. 1 for 1 so far today with a solo homer in his first at bat. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Stop sign goes up at third. Runners at the corners with one out.
Wastes no time there. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
The left-hander on now, Eric Lauer.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score. Still a lot of outs to get, so they're looking for a big outing out of him right here to get some critical outs. Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
And another ball.
That's inside.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
Yeah, the 3-0 finds his own.
That's a real nice cutter right there. I mean, this guy can struggle with the inside pitch at times, so I'd say that's pretty effective if you can continue to command it on that side of the plate.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Devers crosses the plate. It's an RBI single, and they cut the lead to 2. Here's the catcher, Patrick Bailey. Grounded out his first time.
Hey!
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
And a big swing and a miss. In the dirt, blocked. Nothing happening on the bases, though. And that one fouled off. Two on, 2 outs.
Ball.
And that one fouled off. And oh no, that got him off the mask again. That is twice now. Time called. Tying run is at first. Top half of inning number 4. In the dirt. Count moves to 2-2 as the runners hold. Comes a 2-2. Fly ball down the line. And that one is foul, so we'll try it again. Runner edges away at second. And that one is downstairs.
That's a ball.
Full count now. He fouls it off. We'll do it again. And that'll load the bases.
Ball 4.
When you go that deep into it at bat, the hitter usually comes out on top.
So up next, Chandler Simpson. Yeah, don't need much damage here, just a base hit. Likely will score 2. And it's 1-1.
In situations like these, the air can get really thin up there at the plate. Got to find a way to breathe and slow everything down.
Slashed foul down the right side. That'll hook off into the seats. Swings and misses, struck him out. They limit the damage here. Back here at Chase Field, bottom 4, Evan Carter stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
Ball.
The 1-1.
That's a ball.
What a stop. Fires to first, and very nicely done for the out.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, center fielder, O'Neal Cruz.
Hee-ha!
The 0-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And that's a fair ball. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. Check that. He'll stop at first with a single after putting on the brakes.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Handled that down and in breaking ball very well. He saw the break early coming from the other side and just let it get deep enough and drop the barrel on it at the very last moment.
Marte in the box again. Takes a strike.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact, so not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind it.
In the dirt. Hit on the ground, might be two. Clement over to second, on to first, double play. All set for the start of the inning. And now for the Jays, Jacob Wilson.
Well, these Blue
that's
Jays,
low.
digging
Ball.
into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. We've already seen 8 line drives from them, and it's always a good sign when the ball is jumping off your bat, and that's what this offense has been doing so far today.
That
Ball.
one misses.
Outside.
Ball 3. And there's the automatic. Swings through that one for strike 2. Line to left. And that one's going to get into the corner. Throws to second. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
He tried to jam him inside with the cutter, and he got it in there, but I have a feeling he was sitting on that pitch, that location, because he was all over it.
That one to first. Kurtz takes it himself. One pitch and one out. High leverage spot, and here comes the dangerous Rafael Devers. 1 for 2. One away with a runner at third, and we're at the top of the 5th. Way out front for strike 2.
Well, he went inside a couple of times, and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
Ground ball to the right side. Kurtz takes it to the bag. Got him.
Well, there's a lot riding on that at bat right there. Nice job of the pitcher to bear down, make the pitch, get the ground ball. Excellent piece of work.
Swing and a miss at a slider. That one fouled off. In the dirt, blocked. Well done behind the dish.
You don't want to run yourself out of an inning, so it's got to clearly get far enough away from the catcher. If you're the runner at third, think about scoring.
Gets a piece and stays alive.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
That one misses, and it's 3-2. Pitch of the at-bat due next. Fights it off. He'll see another. And he calls for time now in the box. A chance to collect himself in the middle of this long at-bat. 3-2. High fly ball out towards left field. Way back there. It's got a chance. Leaping. And he brought it back. What a play. Back here in the desert, we head to the bottom of the fifth. Nick Kurtz stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
You know, these D-backs showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. The numbers say their chase rate or swings at pitches outside the zone is under 25%, and I think it's a big reason why they're scoring runs.
Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. He sends it out of here, and they tack one on the board. It's 6-3. Now on the bump, Cade Stroud.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game. Boog, I can't even keep track of how many full counts we've had in this one. I've messed up my scorebook because there have been so many, and you know my scorebook is a work of art.
Base knock center field.
So impressive that he didn't get tied up or jammed on that pitch inside. Instead, good quick hands allowed him to get the barrel to it, just shoot it up the middle of the field for that knock.
And now Nathan Lucas.
Oh yeah.
One on, nobody out, a run in, last half of inning number 5. And a foul ball. Here's the 0-2. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And that's the first out. One out man at first. Geraldo Perdomo stands in now for the Diamondbacks. 0-1.
Great velocity at 97 at the top of the zone.
Yeah, that's fouled off.
No, that's out.
Machado leads off first with one away.
Ball.
Payoff pitch. Runner takes off. Hard liner. Reaching for it and brings it in. Throw behind the runner, and they've got him doubled off. Back here at Chase Field, and now for the Jays, Addison Barger. Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter, Kazuma Okamoto. And there's a foul ball. That's hard hit in the line. And that's got extra bases written all over it. High bounce takes it over the fence. That's an automatic double.
For the Blue Jays, second baseman Ernie Clement.
In the air, right field. Carter takes it in for the out. And there's one away. So digging in, Patrick Bailey.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Ball. Outside. That's a ball.
And that's in there at the knees. One out and a runner at second, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Line drive, that's a base hit. Headed for the plate. In comes the run from second. Now back in safely at first.
Well done. Narrows the deficit with the RBI there. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Brusdar Graterol gets the call from the pen.
Still a lot of game left. And this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Bunting for a hit. Kurtz flips it. Not a ton.
Oh,
that's a bunt single.
Just barely able to beat that one out. Man, he was giving it his all, getting down the line right there.
And here is Chandler Simpson.
Ball.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
On the ground to first. Off balance speed. There's one. Double play. What a quick killing to end the inning. Back here in the desert, well, we go bottom 6. Gavin Sheets stands in now for the Diamondbacks. So they turn things over to one of their young arms, Peyton Toley.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Torey Lovullo making a move for a new bat. Miguel Vargas.
Hee-haw!
Vargas in his third season, 26 years old, and he was born in Cuba. Foul ball. Oh, and 2 now. This one in the air, center field. Takes it in for the out.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, catcher Gabriel Moreno.
That's a ball.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle, but I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
Not close with that one, and it's 2-1. Now fly ball to right center. Springer racing after it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. 2 away. Evan Carter stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Has grounded out a couple of times. That pitch gets the inside corner. That's strike 1. Swing and a miss as he was out front. Tried to hold up on the 0-2. Now a look down to third. Did not go. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. We go to the top of the 7th. And now for the Jays, Jacob Wilson. There's the strike.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. Always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Hauls it in, 1 away.
Up next for the Blue Jays, the designated hitter, James Wood.
Foul ball there.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
The 1-1 is fouled off.
A healthy cut. Tough pitch at 98, but a really good pass at the ball.
And that's through the swing. It's a strikeout. Devers now 1 for 3. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Carter gets under it. And that'll do it. Set for the last half of the 7th. Here's the Diamondbacks leadoff hitter, O'Neal Cruz.
Hee-haw!
Up the middle, into the outfield, base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Inside, backs him off again.
That's a good miss
ball.
off the inside part of the plate. You'd much rather miss there than out over the plate where this guy could do some real damage.
Swings through that one for strike one. Runner on the go. Pitching for a strike. Three-two. That's ripped into the outfield. And there's one down.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those bloop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Kurtz, batting with one down, takes a strike. Now snap throw to first. Now back in safely at first. Cruz, the base runner at first with one out. Runner on the go. They pitch out. Throw to second. Out, and that wasn't close. The 1-1 is fouled off.
Been a solid inning so far in relief. Getting them through this inning only down 2 could give their lineup a real opportunity to just grind their way back into this game.
Inside, almost got him. In the air to left, down the line. Simpson towards the line. That one is foul, and he'll see another. 2 down, nobody on. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Back here at Chase Field, and now for the Jays, George Springer. Emilio Pagan taking over on the mound.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Nope. Ball.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
That one off the mark. Ball 3. That catches the corner. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
For the Blue Jays, third baseman, Kazuma Okamoto.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
This one in the air, center field. Cruz under this one. And there's 2 away. Ernie Clement, the next to hit.
Blue Jays, second baseman Ernie Clement.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. This looks like extra bases. To second, and that's a double.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. Great hands on that swing to take the inside pitch and drive it into the gap for the double. It's easy to spin off a pitch like that, Big, and you can pull that thing foul, but that was perfect. As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Swing and a miss, and that is strike one. Fouled off. He was late. The tying run at the plate. Swings over the splitter for strike three. Back here in the desert, ready for the bottom of the eighth. Manny Machado. Stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Louis Varland gets handed the rock out of the pen.
Power slider guy, Lou. He throws it hard and gets a lot of late movement, so it's tough to pick up.
Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. That's got a chance. Bounces off the wall as he makes a great grab.
Up next for the Diamondbacks,
And a slider in there for a strike.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger. And perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at-bat to hit.
Hit in the air, left field. Simpson takes it in for the out. And there's two down. Next up for the Diamondbacks, Geraldo Perdomo. Fastball for a strike. And it's 0-1.
Well, an at-bat can be a little bit of a dance. Strike one here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
That's a ball.
Ground ball left side. He puts it in his pocket, safe at first without a play. Torey Lovullo making a move for a new bat. Adrian Del Castillo. The runner on first with 2 balls for him. And there's a ball. This one ripped, but foul to the right.
Ball.
Perdomo leads off first with 2 down to the inning. In the air to left center. Simpson should have this one. And that will end the inning. All set to start the 9th in this one. And now for the Jays, Miles Straw. Time is called for a mound visit now. Big moment in this game, so they'll talk it over. Quarter. Fielders up on the grass expecting a bunt.
Wood!
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2. Williams, in his 7th season, 31 years old, he joined the team as a free agent. Swings and misses. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth. The D-backs trying to close out a 2-run lead here at the top of the ninth. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Out towards right center field. Cruz on the move. Brings it in. And there's 2 away. So it's their last chance in this one. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Jacob Wilson. 1 for 4 with a double.
Hoo-yah!
They're down to their final strike. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Nice work out of the bullpen for that first MLB win, Berg. They turned to him when they didn't have the lead. He kept things steady, and he's rewarded with the W.
And this one ends with a final score of 6-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.
Ay, ay, los pongo a bailar la pelúa. El que no baile que lo despelucan. No me cuquen.